Whew. Just gotta show off my new Derek Lewis shirt. Sorry everybody, but what is going on? My name is Caster, coming back at you with yet another episode of Evolved MMA News and Media. I know I've been gone for 6 months, count them 6 months I think, somewhere around there. I have been taking a little sabbatical. School schedule has been really tough and I do this by myself, so I haven't really had time to sit down and edit anything in a while. But I am back, coming back at you with a little bit of news, and the first off little bit of thing, let us first pray to the MMA gods that this is real. Chuck Liddell, Daniel Cormier is not, probably not, fighting Brock Lesnar, Bork Laser if you want to call him that. I do all the time, but thank fucking God, I must say, thank the MMA gods, thank you Chuck Liddell, because I never wanted to see that fight one instant, from UFC 226 when Brock Lesnar got in that ring until this day. I don't remember which UFC is coming up exactly next. 236, has it been 10 UFCs? It might have been, I don't know. We'll double check on that, maybe put it on screen somewhere right up there. Bing bing. But yeah, I really haven't wanted to see that thing once. I really hate both of them, and Brock Lesnar does not deserve that shot at all. So yeah, that shouldn't have happened at all. Dana White said to a chorus of boos, hell no, I haven't even talked to Brock yet. So boom baby, we are in. It is not happening. That is a I'm 90% sure that fight isn't gonna happen, even though Cormier asked for it, or said that that's the fight that should happen. Fucking fuck him, okay? I said it. I don't like Daniel Cormier. I'm more of a Jon Jones fan myself. And Dana White even said that Daniel Cormier isn't even healthy yet. So, you know, he might just have to wait a little bit of time, get that Stipe fight going on, because that is something I want to see. And if Daniel Cormier is so dead set on not giving Stipe a rematch, which I don't know why he wouldn't be, other than he's scared of losing the belt because, you know, the eye poke is the only thing that let him win last time, then I would love to see Stipe versus Kane and Cormier stripped of the title because he's been inactive. He's fought Derek Lewis once, my boy, but that's about it. And you know, that was a bad fight, because we all know Derek Lewis, entertaining fighter, great guy, love him so much, but he's just not championship material, I don't think, especially not against a wrestler of Cormier's ability. Because he has no ground game, he really doesn't train it. He's even said that in the past, and I just think that we all knew how that fight was going to go. I was hopeful it was going to go another way, but that didn't happen, and I was very, very sad. Next little bit of news. Jon Jones is going to make Israel ADESANYA call him daddy by the 3rd round of their next fight. There we go. Found the tweet. Let me read it word for word. If you think you killed 44-year-old Anderson, you didn't. I'm not really sure what fight you've been watching. You got past the legendary GOAT. Now come fuck with the king of the jungle. I'll make you call me daddy by the 3rd. Boom, baby, boom. Love it, love it, love it. Love every little bit of it. Even though that fight might not happen for 6-8 months. I'd say probably. I have a good record about predicting these things, you know, call me Mystic Mac. But yeah, I'd love to see that fight. I think it's a very interesting style matchup. I think that Jon would obviously win because of the weight and also the ground game. He's just a D1 college wrestler, and he's also got great striking, horrific elbows. But I just don't see any situation in which Israel really wins, unless Jon cuts down to 185, and you know, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I think it's more probable that he moves up to heavyweight to fight Stipe or DC again, you know. Trilogy fight! Trilogy fight! Woo, woo! But yeah, I mean, that's a fight that's gonna happen in the next year probably, and I can't wait to see it. Oh shit, when did that turn off? This turns off every time. Also, at the presser today, Anthony Smith said that he would lay a smackdown on that, quote unquote, this is Anthony's real words, fucking piece of shit, Luke Rockhold. I didn't really have any other exciting moments from the presser, Other than that one, I just want to point out because I thought it was great. I want to see that fight, and it sounds like a great fight. It sounds fucking awesome. The hype is gonna be real. Also, there was a fan asking about the 165-pound division, and I think he had a great idea. You know, Grand Prix, blah blah blah. He was in a really funny suit with some yellow glasses. It's pretty funny to see. But I think a great thing that we need to talk about with the 165-pound division is that I think Dana White thinks that fans want a 165 and a 170. I don't think he's that stupid, but I think that's the narrative that he's gonna keep it out. He's like, oh, why do we only want a 5-pound difference? But in reality, if people start talking about a 165 and a 175-pound division, then I think that we can really get all that going on, because I think Kamaru Usman should be moved up, and the 175-pounders should keep their rankings if they want and go up to the 175 pounds. But once a new 165-pound is created, then there should be a Grand Prix to sort of determine the winner there. So I think the narrative that people need to start using is 165 and 175, and sort of explain how it should go down, because I think that system would be good. I think the 170s right now moving up to 175 and keeping their current rankings that they want. Kamaru Usman keeping the belt, just being changed to, you know, the 175-pound champion and everything, and him defending his belt there. But the people that want to go and fight in a Grand Prix can, if they want to. And I think that Dana White right now is using 165 and 170 as the barrier to entry, because that's all people say is 165, not 175. So I think that the narrative needs to shift there, and it needs to become 165 and 175, and we need to be thinking about those two weight classes at the same time, because if we don't, then all Dana White is going to say is, oh, they don't want a 175, like, there's only going to be a 5-pound difference, because fuck that. I don't know why he's so stubborn on this, like he was with women in the UFC. I mean, he changes his position all the time, just like Jon Jones won't headline another card or something, but on this one specifically, I really think that he should change his mind, because honestly, they're the UFC, they are the forefront. Whatever changes they make, the rest of MMA usually adopts, and so they will change the rules themselves because they're the premier organization, so other organizations will probably follow suit. You know, and I think that that can just become the new norm. Weight classes every 10 pounds until you get up to, you know, 185 to 205 to heavyweight, which I think soon enough. I don't know if there are enough fighters. There's certainly enough fighters in the world, but I don't know if there are enough fighters in the UFC and enough top contenders to go with 225, because I think 225 can work, but not right now. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about that one, but right now I'm really focused on 165 and 175 happening, as opposed to something in the 200s, you know. Let's see. Oh yeah, also TJ hit us with a little video, little snake, little rat. Sorry, I am a TJ fan, but it's too good to get it in right now. Because injecting EPO, really, dude? But yeah, he put out a little video today talking about how sorry he was, how he wants people to forgive him, what surgeries he's having, had one on the right, having one on the left in about a month or so, yada yada yada. Bottom line, he says he's sorry, like every fucking one. Dude, he's cheated for countless fights, but that's it for the TJ news, I guess. And last but not least, just a little bit of cleanup, sweep under the rug news. Everyone hit their mark at weigh-ins today for UFC 236. I got it right at the first one. You know, I really can't wait to see this event. It's gonna be a great one, but yeah. You know, that is the end of the video. If you liked it, rate, comment, subscribe, dislike, don't give a fuck, whatever. You know what? Do you. I'll see you guys on the next video.